Welcome to lesson 4 with me, Dave Camis. Today's fly is the pheasant-tail nymph. This fly has been in existence since the 1800s and was invented by... This is the copper wire which we're using for the rib. Tie it in, try to keep it under the shank of the hook if you can. Come back down. The main body of this fly is taken up with the fibres of a cock pheasant, disappears to nothing. Now another little tip, when you do a little, whoops, you see, not that easy. Hold the tail up, bring it round and just tie it like that. Just the one turn is all you need. It helps cock it up in the air and stop it twisting round on your hook. Go back up to the gold bead. Another little pointer, if you're going weighted and unweighted flies, do your weighted flies with one colour thread and the weighted flies with one colour and the unweighted with another. But do remember which way round it is. I get confused. A little bit of varnish on there just to hold it in place. Sorry if the feather got in the way. Whip it down. The reason for whipping it down and using the varnish is simply there's nothing more infuriating a greenbull's hackle. Tie it in nice and firm. A bit of that. Now at this stage we'll tie in the rib. I'm going to do the rib as usual with gold wire. Well, it's brass wire really, we can kill ourselves as gold. All the way in, right the way down the body. Nice, tight. And that brings us to the end of lesson 7. 2 spider patterns, and I'm sure you will have found both of them relatively easy to tie. Try them on the river for the brownies, particularly in the North Country, and I'm sure you will enjoy a great deal of success. Until the next time, from Dave Camis and the team, happy fishing. A double half hitch and another double half hitch. Do like my double half hitches, you know. My flies don't fall apart. There we are, pull that too. That's a good one. That's going to separate the 2 halves like that, like so. Now it seems a bit awful, but what you've got to do, and there's nothing beats a bit of spit, it softens the leather, bends round the hook easier, and anchors the whole thing much better. If you try doing it, wrap it round. Take a similar clump, rest it on the top, round once, round twice, and the third time start to spin it, going all the way through. You're moving it forward all the time. There is a tool you can make for yourself if you want to push it back. Your fingers can't keep it in focus and show you exactly, but once you've got the general idea, it's just a question of clipping it nice and tight. And clear all little loose bits. There you are, one on Texas rose. All it needs now is a spot of varnish. Is what the finished product should look like. Buzzers can be tied on a range of sizes from 8 to 14 on both curved and straight shank hooks. The most popular sizes are size 10s and 12s. The basic requirements for our fly are as follows. A fly tying vise, which can cost you anything from £10 to over. Putting the hackle, we call this a bearded hackle, which actually sits on the underside of the hook. The traditional hackle is wrapped round. We bunch the feathers up like that, pull them away. Got a little bunch like that, neat little bunch, which is all you need. Lie it so that the points are roughly to the point of the hook. Round, 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 and just square. Hello and welcome to lesson 3. Today's fly is the gold-ribbed hare's ear. Now this fly has been around for many years, but was brought into prominence for reservoir fishing by John Wadham in the 1970s, when he made the fly much larger with a more